Sunday night, Mr. Farmer called. He said, listen, son, you're wasting time. There's a future for you in the fire escape terrain. Come up to town. But I remember the voice from my past. He said, gambling only pays if you're winning. I have to thank old Miss Mark for schooling a failure. Keeping them all in red sharp, and I know what I like. And I like, I love what I know. It's getting better, giving me your wardrobe. Stepping one beyond your show. Ooh, yeah, let you go. I know what I like, and I like what I know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for day 3 of the Tour de France multi-playthrough from PCM UK, and let us join the chat. Hold on. All right. Greetings.
Let's see if Melia makes it past the stage, first of all.
Yeah, if he even makes it past backstage. Yeah. Also, apologies for any lag that is caused by me watching Wimbledon.
Oh no, I'm watching it as well, so.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
rip everyone's connection.
Yeah.
So that's 2 of us.
I don't think it'll be too bad.
I'm watching it on iPlayer, so I'm probably going to be a bit behind. So.
No, I am as well, yeah. She's just about yeah.
We're only waiting for Marcel now? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if Marcel's technical difficulties would mean that he can't race, that would be amazing.
It would be so sad to see Remco lose 20 minutes on stage like this.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Oof.
It'd be
He's
so
ready.
sad.
He's ready now.
It'd be so sad if Marcel couldn't.
Oh, he's in the lobby.
It'd be so sad if he couldn't race and then Joe accidentally turned the AI too easy.
I think everyone's in now.
No, Bailey's missing.
No, but he's not playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't introduce anyone else in that team, so we're good to go, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All
I
right.
was checking everyone's here because a few people have been in the lobby for a while, so I didn't know if they went AFK.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Daly's ride is
I'm
really
hoping. I'm hoping my game doesn't crash and it can handle me watching Wimbledon on the second screen.
Hey, Marcel.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
She needs to hold a serve here.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
massacre.
Yeah.
Especially if on a bad day, which usually I get them.
Wait,
At this stage,
Welcome
I
to
feel the mode.
Oh shit!
400 metres of vertical game awaiting the riders on this stage. And it's mapped out entirely.
Yeah, let's go.
So, what's that? Oh no! Not bad, not bad. Okay.
Who are we waiting on loading in? Who's the toaster?
It is. I don't know actually.
Oh no, we're starting.
As I said, yeah.
Rip Malia. Yeah!
I think Melia might just be okay on this stage unless you murder it.
No, I think Malia will struggle.
Oh, that's the new Bismarck jersey.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be toxic of me to piss really hard to make my LEA OTL?
Fuck off.
No.
Let me get away.
The thing is, you might make
Because
the
it would
Y Riders
benefit
OTL.
me.
You might OTL some. Actually, no.
Okay, I won't do it then.
Killings hasn't
Did
learned
they
yet.
update the graphic, by the way, now?
They're gonna chase you
I
like
know that-
dogs.
I love how Daly's riders. Oh, this is a bug actually. I realised.
Why?
So basically, when you're in the lobby and you play and then you leave. So right now, Daly's technically still in the tournament, but he's just not in the lobby. The AI actually go like dead AI. So,
Oh, rip.
which is a good thing and a bad thing depending on how you look at it. Gotta love this game.
Very optimistic to attack now for a breakaway with the upcoming climbs ahead, but okay.
Especially if my riders magically pace really hard to try and OTL Malia.
Who decided it should be 30 odd degrees today?
God.
Ridiculous. Or it's 8 o'clock and it's 27 degrees.
It's gonna cool down for the next 2 days. Luckily.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 19 degrees for the next 2 days. This is where I am anyway.
I heard tomorrow's meant to be bad as well. There's many cools off as well, I'd heard, but yeah.
There's a few potential rain showers near me, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, to be honest, we could kind of do with some rain in Yorkshire.
Yeah, I was
We
going to
could
say,
do with
there's
it.
going to be some hosepipe bans being put out soon.
Yeah. Certainly in East Yorkshire. Well, we had... Actually, probably not East Yorkshire, because we had a lot of bad rain like a week ago. Where it rained for pretty much 8 hours. So... I think we'll be okay, but you never know.
Is this actually going to be a day for the break?
Depends on who's in the breakaway.
And it depends on what UAE decides to do.
Oh, Almeida's in the breakaway.
O'Connor.
Wait, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, start working, boys, because at least I'm there.
Okay.
that's how you know I'm not playing GC that day. I just realised that.
Right.
Because if I was playing GC, I think I would have been a little bit more attentive. Tell you what, if all of the little groups get together, it'd be a real chance for breakaway.
I am so sorry, bro.
Why is he going on a full
Your
fucking
chances
team
are
attack
mine.
with Franz Edersjö?
We gap's broken for me. Oh, we might be alright. I just had a moment.
Yeah, the front breakaway has just over
30, 35. Don't mind.
Yeah, they have 2 minutes on the peloton.
Yeah.
But they still haven't fixed this. What the fuck? Shag, what are you doing?
I don't know what they're doing. By the way,
Well-
the thing when you disconnect and you can't rejoin until the stage finishes, yeah, they're not actually doing that at all. But they basically
Oh,
said
Walter,
they
what the
can't
fuck
fix
was
it.
that?
Oh, shit.
That's exactly what I feared happens in this stage. Pure carnage.
Oh, this game's good to watch. Bit close though. She's playing well though, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, this was a very, very, very rough draw.
Yeah.
Even though it is grass and Badosa's not amazing on grass, it's still she's still a top player.
Watching the Fernley game was painful. The amount of
that was the amount he bottled that third set as well.
The amount of unforced errors and just the amount of times when he was returning serve, and it just wanted. I know obviously 1 second played well, but the return serve throughout the whole game was so bad.
Watching Tarvik was amazing though, and the ferry.
Bolter should serve, but no, keeps it.
Yeah.
Doesn't get broken.
What's the gap, please?
Just over a minute from the pause into the front group. That
Sure.
group in between is like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd just like to say the only reason I'm pacing is purely because Almeida's in the break.
This actually could be one of the best stages in real
there's
life.
a lot. Yeah.
So I was looking at the pipeline earlier on today, and
question is, where is Groenewegen is fucked?
Yeah.
Meskes is fucked.
Wait, who have we dropped so far? Who have I dropped?
Groenewegen's already 4 minutes back.
Oh, Delee's dropped, Kavarius dropped. Go, 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 go.
4 Jayco riders have dropped. You may as well just keep them together. Yeah, in the real life tournaments, the parkour's pretty shit, I think. Like, it's either really easy nailed on mountain stages or really easy nailed on flat stages. All of the fun hilly stages come in the first like 10 stages, and then in terms of breakaway / medium mountain days, there aren't that many options.
Oh, who's this person with me? Oh, Decathlon does Decathlon have a sprinter here?
I feel like
they do.
I feel like
the same idea.
The Visma manager is like trying to play this as real life with putting Van Aert in the break.
Yeah.
What a genius.
I mean, it worked. I mean, it worked for them at the Jira. So.
Yeah, I was going to say pretty much won them. Right? Like,
yeah, it did. Yeah, that and Isaac Del Toro being a complete clown.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I struggled
to blame
Del Toro.
anyway.
I think it was UAE's fault.
Yeah.
It was.
They told him not to ride with Carapaz until it was too late.
Yeah, but even still, with how strong Yates was, I don't think it necessarily would have mattered.
No. Likewise, with Wout actually being there with him, I don't think it mattered.
It would have helped if Del Toro and Carapaz relayed in the.
Yeah.
But all Del Toro had to do was put in like that because Yates didn't even attack away from me, he just kept a slightly higher pace. All he had to do was try to stay on that pace, and he just went, "I'm fine here. I'll stick with Carapaz."
Realistically, the only thing UAE had to do was because the thing is the Finestra, right? Even if Carapaz didn't blow up from the bottom, the Finestra teammates are not going to help to. Like 9% gradient average, the slipstream benefits are not existent. All they had to do was use up Baroncini and Arieta and a couple of the other weaker climbers. They could just keep Micah fresh for the Finestra.
Damn, there's a lot of riders dropping now.
Because if they'd have kept that breakaway within anything close to about 4 minutes, Wout van Aert wouldn't have survived over the top of the Finestra in front or with Simon Yates.
Yeah.
So then he becomes useless in that sense.
The thing is, in my opinion, what I found a bit weird back then, they started to attack so early in the Finestra. So
that was just Carapaz and EF being absolute crazy guys.
Because
to be fair, they had to, didn't they?
Yeah.
In my opinion, they didn't have to do that early and that desperate, because in my opinion, I would have maybe they should have gone for a big punch on the gravel, or maybe shortly before the gravel or something like that, and then make the attack stick, because Carapaz made many attacks, but none of them was really a deep one. No attack with the kind of the philosophy you have one attack and that has to stick. It was more like always have something in reserve in case it comes back. Because I think Carapaz was stronger than Del Toro.
I guess the thing you have to say though for EF is their best climber, apart from Carapaz, was Cepeda. So
yeah,
I think they were kind of thinking, well, we may as well use our right while we can. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy who led out the attack for Carapaz was actually Honore. So
was it Steinhauser?
no, I think it was
Yeah.
actually.
No, it was Honore.
I was going to say I thought it was Honore. Yeah. So that's kind
Oh.
of testament to where their climbing kind of form was with the rest of the team. So if you wanted them to do something, then you may as well. I think it was a little extreme.
I just feel like if they left it all bunched together until gravel, they wouldn't have had the time to get a gap, especially with such big descent afterwards. They'd have all raced the descent as well.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
but
what,
to
5,
be
6
fair,
minutes was it at that point?
to be
I don't
fair,
think people
they
really
could have
realized
had.
how
I mean,
good was
if a
going
team
to
would
be.
have made it would have created damage, the climb still would have been long enough, and the final ascent to Sestriere would have allowed for tactical situations
But I
to
think
profit from.
the gap though that was needed by Carapaz and Yates was quite significant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot.
Although I wonder if EF hadn't done that massive attack at the start, would Yates been able to go when he did?
He'd probably have to go a little bit later.
Together, so yeah, it completely changes it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I find it so weird that the attacks went on the lower half where
Yates didn't follow straight away though, did he?
Yeah,
no, not really.
He kind of
But then
rode
when he
10
did it, he just glided straight around.
And
it,
also,
like, I didn't care.
Whenever Yates had a gap to the other two, Carapaz was doing too much in my opinion. He should have been more hesitant and let Del Toro do more.
Yeah, but on those gradients, you're not benefiting that much being this.
Yeah, but it's still that they're still riding about 20 kilometers now. It's still say 5%, and it's also more the mind game. However, I think I have to focus on the stage now.
Psychologically, yeah. The biggest issue though for both EF and UAE was having a Visma rider in the break. That was step one. Not having representation themselves, that was step two. And letting the breakaway get such a margin that Wout van Aert, no matter what the pace was behind, survived. Oh, it was extra. I mean, Christ, even Dries de Bont got to give a turn to Carapaz. That's how much of an advantage they had.
I mean, also the finesse, I find that the tactical component quite important regarding in KTF, and luckily no one had though, but in case you get a puncture, having a teammate close to you that can help you may also help.
True. Yeah. I think in general, though, not many people saw what Yates did come in. Like,
no,
he got dropped on the stage prior. He's never been that good at finishing off in week 3s. And I'm not just talking about the Giro in 2018, but
no, just in general.
He's not been
Guys,
that good. Yeah.
Yeah, should we focus more on the racing here, maybe?
Can you please explain to me the logic that Franz Sedersjø is doing right now? They're having Gody in the breakaway, who's tied with Tobias Halland Johannessen for KOM, but he's using Guillaume Mata for the KOM.
I can't explain that one to you.
Honestly, that sounds a bit weird.
I can't explain that.
Oh gosh.
Well, some of my guys is joining the gruppetto.
Yeah.
How far back is Back Marvel?
I'm 11.5 minutes. I don't know where you guys. I'm actually with Tim Bellier, who's made it.
Careful you don't OTL then if you.
Jesus. What are you doing, big dog?
Our concern is with you and what.
I won't OTL from here. No way.
What relay do you want?
I was managing the other group and completely forgot, as always.
I'm
You're flying.
40 at the moment.
Okay.
I just saw the peloton went 99. I was like, what the
No,
fuck?
I was like, I wasn't even 70.
Someone to join you as well.
It just looked like he was sprinting at the front.
So it turns. There's a couple coming to join you.
What's that gap now, please, front to peloton?
Just over a minute.
Okay, thank you.
My guys are with Edward Jones just passed us.
Oh, fucking nice.
And Chief Master Pro with Tobias Foss is going mayhem. Way too soon because there's still tons of KOM points I want.
What the fuck is
before
Tullet doing? What is Tullet doing? I went on a push on a. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's that's the part where I can get a Maida and Mossback and O'Connor. I should stop though distancing my own riders.
How many teams is Aiden for that? Oh god, pretty much the whole team.
Yeah, I'm sending pretty much all of my riders drop back to you. So.
Yeah, I think we've got a good.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I'll leave that to you to make sure that they don't RTL because I need to focus on other things. I'll send Milan back now as well because I'm not worried about RTLing now. Yeah, we should be fine. It's not being as brutal pace as I thought it was going to be actually.
I'm wondering a bit that no one follows at my pace. I
mean, I did try and do a bit of pace to try and bring in the breakaway for Almeida, but I can't do that when literally nobody else was helping me do that.
Breakaway has about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, breakaway. Yeah.
Well, Marcel isn't working, so I don't give a fuck either.
It's not a need to chase the breakaway anyway.
Yeah.
There's no one dangerous for GC, which makes no difference to me. I mean, Almeida's it. So.
Yeah. I said I did pace a bit, but my reasoning was to try and see if there was any chance of RTLing a sprinter, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So. Yeah, how's Bolter getting on that I've work? Because obviously can't really watch it at the minute.
It's 4-all. Bolter's got a serve and she's 30 points up.
Okay.
Okay, Wout van Aert stopped at the same time as Andreas Leknessem.
You didn't see anything. He's fine.
Great managing.
I never claimed to be good. I never even claimed to know what I'm doing, to be honest. So.
It's fine. Half of the lobby don't know what we're doing anyway. So. And
why are my riders so fucking slow?
That's it. Half of the lobby don't know what they're doing, and they actually have a lot of experience playing multi. So you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're still fine.
You say you have an excuse. You haven't played much, so you're good.
I'm gonna get back in the breakers. It's okay.
No, it's only one tap. Those gaps, fucking cyanide.
Yeah, can cyanide please fix the gaps?
It'd be so helpful.
Breakaway's got 3 minutes to the first rider.
3 minutes.
Yeah, so 2 minutes to that group
Yeah.
of 10 with Almeida.
Oh, he's up the road. Bade
Oh.
first.
Anything
It's quite
GC wise, is there anything that's actually important?
Almeida.
Okay,
There's
Bade, 6
guys
minutes.
around 5 minutes.
That's 4 minutes. Pretend tournament. Almeida's for anyone really.
Yeah. Pretty
So I did try and bring it back, but luckily, well, nobody else was pacing with me, and I wasn't just gonna drag Remco.
I was pacing in the more flat section with the boss.
Maybe the AI knows that episode.
Roman Bardet is up front. Bye, Van Aert.
Yeah, he's properly gone this time. Yeah.
To be fair, he was properly gone last time as well. He was just living on fumes.
Yeah.
God, I hate this time gap bug. So annoying.
Come on, let us have the next Kevin. No.
Sorry.
Fucking Michael Woods.
Is Bade still further up or not? That's not showing me him.
Everything's back together.
No, that's everything back together now. You fun.
That gap went very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess probably fighting for position probably.
Are people gonna?
It's a flat stage next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah, I
more
think
than
so.
2 stage. I'm not sure.
Well, I tried.
You tried your best, but you don't succeed.
Alta's 5-4 up and she's 30 love.
Yeah. Oh,
When,
this was a mistake.
Vados
This was a
is-
mistake. I went early. Fuck.
Bye, Remco.
Vados is, so
That was a mistake. I went way too early. Whoops. Well, rip my GC.
Oh, fuck, you're behind me even. I've been in
Yeah,
the break
I went
all day.
too early. I thought I had enough energy to go and actually.
What the fuck is your form? -2?
Survive. -1. I probably
Gliding right now. While Van Aert up the road. Whoops.
Bolter's got match point.
Brilliant.
I've made an error.
Yeah. I should not have attacked. Whoops.
Oopsie.
It's fine. I had my fun at least.
Bolter's 1.
Brilliant.
Seed number 9 out.
It's a
Oh,
huge
big
one. There's
surprise.
been loads of seeds that have gone already.
It's going to
too
be
soon.
Remco.
Who else?
Too fucking soon.
Ahead of Lennart Edfeldt.
And I still
Oh,
missed the
Carapaz.
podium. Wow.
Ah,
5. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I should not have attacked. That was a big mistake.
Of course it was. Everyone.
But to be fair, I'm happy
It
with
was a
that
good bit.
stage.
It was a good bit.
Yeah. Fucking rats. Trying to do anything fun on this game and you get fucked.
Nice effort, Joe.
It was a masterclass.
The thing is, the
Yeah.
stage was too controlled most of the time for anything amazing to happen.
Well, at least I wasn't boring, unlike some people. Remco.
Yeah,
At least I actually tried something.
I think Gaviria might OTL.
Who?
Gaviria. It's going to be very close.
How far back is he behind Milan and?
He's 10 minutes behind us, and we're 36 minutes. So.
Oh, that is going to be tight, actually, isn't it?
What's the other car? 51, fine.
Also, Rudy Mollard is about OTL.
Yeah, Rudy Mollard is struggling.
I think Roulard may. But only if he doesn't get bottled by his controller. Oh, there's 3 there.
Milan Fletin should be fine, but no.
Thank you for following, Tom.
No, it's going.
Thank you for the follow.
Closely for
Maybe.
Mollard. Closely for Mollard. Yeah, he got
Mollard
it.
is
Okay,
there.
my entire team is still here, so
I think Demar just about survived.
Yeah, it's just Gaviria.
I just need a good RDC for once.
Right.
Are we losing people off the back then?
Rip Bahrain.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, rip. Also, rip my GC. It was fun while it lasted.
But I gotta say, I think the worst stage, Juan Almeida.
Did Almeida lose time?
Almeida just sat there doing nothing, and he ended up 16th.
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
At least I tried something. No, much sounded hilarious. Not as much as I thought, actually.
Same time, after that.
Still not out of the fight for the podium. Still.
Hey, I got the KOM jersey and I advanced in the GC. I'm happy.
Nice.
To be fair, though, I think if we continue to work for Remco, and then he beats us, I think.
That's the thing. You
I
have to
think,
choose.
guys,
Are you going to work for him or are you going to actually make him work?
Almeida lost 29
work.
seconds, so at least that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a risky balance not working for Remco because suddenly someone else has a 5
He
minutes
says he
gap,
disconnected with Almeida, that's why he
Yeah.
lost 29 seconds. Well, you can rejoin for the next stage before we launch.
He's in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was why I ended up pacing, because of certain riders going in the break and people doing nothing about it.
But what happened with Simon Yates? I saw you were flying with Jorgensen, Yates, and one more.
And Kusutler as well. Yeah, I tried to put it back in, and then we chased Remco over the top, and same time, but I just didn't have to sprint it Yates at the end, so I'm all right with that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, right.
Just riding his wheel up that last hill, but you should have a little more punch, I guess.
Okay. Joe, this is probably our only chance today for a win, so.
Okay, we're waiting for Chris.
Go.
I mean, also to be fair, with Sheffield, Arendtman, and Dupuis, they're all too good in GC at the moment. Maybe it just should rent them all in GC.
That's going to be your downfall if you choose to have 3 leaders. You have to choose 1 leader and go for him.
Yeah.
Oh, at the moment I kind of have 5, but yeah, no. Nah, it's Thomas and Rodriguez. They get protected in every stage.
Yeah, I mean, Magnus Scheffel, you know is going to lose it. Arensman, you know is going to lose it. And Lawrence de Plus, you know is going to lose it. So it's better to save energy on them and actually have them for the mountains.
Yeah, but my plan is to have keep them close so I can and maybe do something wild with them.
Oh, Fritz
they
lost
lose-
the first set.
Ooh.
If only people could rejoin during the lobby, I'd actually start the lobby right now and then Frisco.
Yeah.
This one in the real tour could be also quite chaotic.
Yeah.
Taddy's definitely going over those last 2 hills, isn't he? Like, one of them will attack them, surely.
I don't know. But also, if you look what's coming up, there's only one more stage, the stage to Valence, which is normally a sprint on paper. So, and then even with this not a clear sprint, I think many sprinters may leave the tour already after 9 stages.
This stage has breakaway written all over it in the actual real life Tour de France.
Yeah. But to be fair, I mean, normally I would agree, but with the lack of sprint stages, I think a stage like this could be more for the sprint teams, also depending on who's still in the race, who doesn't have a win yet, how it is with the points jersey.
I don't know which sprinters survive this, though.
Another thing as well, given if Gamai's in good form, given Intermarché's need for points, I can see them trying to control it for him.
To be fair, they also could go
if
with
he's feeling
for
good,
this
because
one.
they need the points. So
yeah,
Intermarché, I think, will prevent it from being a break.
In my opinion,
but if they've got a card or two in the break, I mean, Louis Barret or Zimmerman.
Yeah, I suppose it depends on who. It depends on who's actually. It depends on who's actually in the break, I suppose.
If one of those two are in the break, but they stand a big chance in the break.
But they're also both good candidates on the day prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see
Zimmerman at least beat Engelhardt in a sprint in the German nationals. So, he has everything for winning a Grand Tour stage.
Yeah, I mean, Pogacar's ADHD brain is just going to make him attack on that last hill and probably win. So,
don't know.
God, why is it so fucking hot? I'm literally dying.
I can imagine on the... Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Come on, guys, I have to go to university tomorrow. I have 2 lectures about traffic lights.
Are you doing a driving?
No, I'm studying transport engineering.
Thank you, Tom, if you're listening. There we go.
Thanks, Tom.
That's the end of an era.
No. Who's Tom?
From PCM UK. The end of an era because he gave me a new background.
Tom Pidcock. End of an era. Fighting for GC. Started in 2025, ended in 2025.
I mean, Tom Pidcock had such a promising start after being a serious opponent for Pogacar at the Strade Bianche, but what followed afterwards was at least disappointing.
Well, he was the 3rd best rider across the.
Yeah, he was also the 2nd best in the mountains in Tirreno as well. It was just the time trial that fucked him over.
I think honestly he's shown better form this year. Everything prior to the Giro than he has his whole career.
He was just targeting the Ardennes.
Yeah.
So the Giro was always going to be a little bit. And Strada every year for him is always going to be a big target because
the thing is
a race. But I think Strada's the race that suits him the best.
every race he's done prior to the Giro, apart from on Loop at New, he didn't want to go to, and Brabant Chappelle, which was more of just a warm-up race for him.
Yeah.
He's been a top 5 rider. Even in Milano San Remo, he was the first over the club shirt in the group.
Yeah,
and
he got caught behind. Yeah. So, but who knows what could have happened with that? I mean, with the descending, he could have possibly challenged for a podium with his descending. And who knows what would have happened on the Strada stage at the Giro if he didn't crash. That's the other thing. Because I'm still convinced he'd have been up there with Del Toro on that day. Right. We all here now, or are we still?
Yeah, still an Chris. I just go and he could rejoin the stage after. Problem is, his rise will just abandon.
Thank you for following, Rafael.
Oh, shit.
Thanks, Rafael.
Okay, this is a bit big, Tom, but I guess it will work.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
One of these.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere.
Oh god, don't crack Kevin. I thought my game was going to crash for him for a minute.
Well, it turns out I might actually have this time because I can't click on any commands.
Me neither.
Oh, we can always be sorry, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I can't do anything either. I can't even press the button to be able to go and do things on commands.
So, how we doing, Ineos? Awesome.
I mean, I can't even get to the point where I could use commands.
Who am I riding for?
Okay, we might be going.
Is this an Axel Laurence day? Ray Philippe?
I don't know.
Gun.
I can't do anything. I'm just stuck on maintain position. I can scroll my riders up and down, but I can't actually do anything with them.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I can't even form a train.
Yeah.
My game is working perfectly fine.
Yeah, it will be for some people.
Or is it just that you had bad RDCs? Investigation.
The first time I have a positive on Roglic and it bugs. Not that I would need it here.
I had a plus +2 on Merlier, so I'm a bit not Milan, so I'm a bit pissed off, but it's fine.
Happens to the best.
Great game. Now that everything I'm interested in Wimbledon's finished, I'm gonna put some music on then. And I'll try not to get Sean DMCA'd. I won't use the music bot though, because that might actually get him DMCA'd. Right. Right. Joe, my game crashed.
Yeah,
nice. At which point do we have to consider only playing 3 stages today?
I mean, there is a time trial which won't take long. So
True. Yeah, fair.
I think we'll be alright. You wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open. What I won't receive. All of the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Oh, sorry.
So, are you ready?
Miguel needs to.
Good command by Hull to Alfonso or however.
Fuck you, whoever did that. Sean, was that you?
What?
The 7 to me when I started singing, was that you?
Naturally.
Thought so.
Didn't want to get copyright striked because the
Well, I was messing it.
singing was that good.
Actually, to be fair, that's a good point. I was singing Linkin Park. They absolutely will copy strike it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
What are we?
ACDC is quite trigger happy with copy strike.
What
yeah,
are we?
and anything UMG at the minute as well.
What are we waiting for now?
I don't know.
If
Still-
Sims is true, we'll just have to play this stage. We'll be able to spend hours about.
Oh, it's
There
such a
are
great game, this.
absolutely
Oh, it is.
Oh, wait.
just when you start to think the game.
They're coming.
Yeah, the game's
Oh.
been synchronizing.
That's what she.
For fuck's sake. So far, I
Okay.
can't say anything. It's
Yeah.
usually me that makes that joke. I can't say anything.
No. My humor with those
Joe.
kind of jokes is very flexible. And as soon as I there's the mood for it,
Here we go.
I
Oh, don't worry.
go with it. Full
it's-
bundle.
It's fine. I make gay jokes all the time. You're all right. Everyone's probably used to that by now.
And my game's
Let's see.
Hello, Cycling Fan.
I can't do anything.
yeah.
I can.
I saw someone on the subreddit earlier saying that once it happened once, no matter how many times it restarted, it just didn't fix.
Yeah.
And I don't think there is a fix of just
No. Yeah, I'm completely stuck.
But the thing is, why is it working for some players and for some it doesn't?
you can ask the same
Cyanide.
thing about time gap, couldn't you?
It's cyanide. It's probably best not to question it.
So what's
When
the
it comes
plan
to
here?
PCM, never joke. Plan is to just play it.
Play how?
Well, there isn't a solution, so
Oh, come
So,
on. Most of us
Well-
can't even move.
yeah. But Sean, unless there's a solution, there isn't.
Well, change the
yeah,
tournament
but part of our whole team just get dropped out the back. We can't
Change the
really track
tournament.
that, can we?
to a new
Yeah, the only-
CDB.
No, because I already said that. The only thing you can actually do is just players do not. But typically, on the very stage we don't want AI have come to start.
Right. So are we just playing it, or are we?
You just have to go. I don't know if everyone just wants to go. I mean, Chris.
The red wall there in the front is quite impressive, though.
Okay, I can actually do things. So
I can't even
we'll
put
just-
my riders in auto.
Yeah, you try to do it.
No, me neither.
Okay, let me know when it's over then. I'll join the next.
That's it. For one stage, I actually have a chance of winning.
Big cyanide.
All right, we will be taking a short break. Music. We'll be back for the next.
You guarantee some prick will try and drop everyone.
Why do you give the music to your viewers instead of just letting
What? Sorry.
oh shit, what's your name?
Why?
Just
What?
let Madison sing. Don't let music play in your streams instead of Madison.
But this music is actually eligible for no DMC.
Ah.
What RK actually? The RK have this bug as well? They've got all their remaining riders individual.
All points and tankers will be void if they occur. So this also, if I win a sprint, do I get?
All right, so due to the technical failures of people not being able to move their riders, they're doing the stage passively as much as possible. But if any time gaps happen, anything they will be voided, and we will return next week. So thank you all for watching. See you next Monday. Have have a good night.